adventure has had ups as well as downs.
Yeah. How about Truex is all the way up right now? Remember, we were talking about him as the guy that was all the way down. Kyle Busch was race leader not too long ago. Now he is relegated back to 18th. Real quickly, Winston Kelly, there was some damage on the front end of that Toyota, I'm assuming, that happened over there with Kevin Harvick and David Reagan?
It did, and it wasn't that much. It's just right in front of the left front tire. They put some tape on it. Took some extra time. That's why he's back in 18th. Just to pull it out, put some tape there, get as much air around that left front tire as they can, but he's not going to have a problem. Should be good to go.
Coming back to the green flag, the restart with 68 laps to go. Brad and Martin Truex, they're up front. Brad with that favored inside line as the green goes up in the air and Brad gets the advantage. Truex tough though in the outside lane. He battles, but looks like Brad's going to get away with the lead.
Great start by Martin Truex on the outside. You're right, Joe, and it will be Brad Keselowski beating the field into turn one. And now Truex pushing Brad off the corner.
Here comes Eric.
And we are green here at Phoenix again. Brad Keselowski the leader, second. Martin Truex Jr. He is falling though. He's frustrated. He's going to try and split the gap between William Byron and Eric Jones on top. He will get the middle. Comes down below. William Byron, he will split him. William Byron comes down to the inside. Eric Jones onto the outside. Ryan Newman behind him. So we got an all-new top 10 here. Kevin Harvick 9th. 10th, Eric Almirola 12th. Chase Elliott. And then we have to go all the way back to 18th for Kyle Busch. Still in the lead lap. Kurt Busch was the fastest on the track before the caution. He is now in the lead lap, so he is fighting for positions. Is he going to be able to keep being the fastest driver out there? We'll see. Here we go. I'll cut down low and bring it up top. Down below under Jamie McMurray is Kevin Harvick. He's able to stay about even's length. Great entrance into turn 3. Right, he's able to get a position off of Jamie McMurray. He stays down on the bottom. Ryan Newman, he's about at his tail. He dives under, able to come up side by Ryan Newman. It goes to the bottom under the yellow line again, and he'll clear Ryan Newman going out of turn 2, and he is going to go in front and draft off of him. About 250 laps in. Brad Keselowski now, steady lead. There's Eric Jones. Right behind him is Martin Truex Jr., who's really frustrated. He's had a couple of good starting positions, just hasn't been able to keep up with them. He's in 4th right now. 4th might be good enough to help him move on, but we'll see. .250 laps in, 62 to go here in ISM Raceway, Phoenix. Martin Truex Jr. goes up top. He's using about the middle line. Same with Will Byron behind him, trying to draft. Will Byron, a great position for him. He usually doesn't do this well, but here you got two teammates in Stewart-Haas Racing. Kurt Busch, then Kevin Harvick, both have been the fastest on the track at some point. Brad Keselowski taking that over right now. He is super fast. And he is definitely showing it. He has been fast all day. This is basically a must-win for Kurt Busch. He got lucky though. He had the lucky dog all along. Then the leader passed Bubba Wallace, and then Bubba Wallace dives down to pit road when they called caution, and Kurt Busch was just able to pass him, giving him the free pass. He is lucky out here, and he really wants to take advantage of this. Very, very lucky that he's still in it, and he's in 6th right now, about 4 seconds behind, as Brad Keselowski's running away with it. These two are not the fastest on the track now. Brad Keselowski is the owner of the fastest car is the driver of the fastest car on the track. Will he be able to wheel it to victory lane? Though we'll see. Kevin Harvick starting to inch up ever so slightly off of Kurt Busch's tail. Let's see if he's able to keep it. Keep going. They are basically about even right now. Their speed's about even. They've been running about the same speed currently. Though Kevin Harvick's been trying to look under and find a little bit of an advantage off of Kurt Busch. Hasn't been able to find it so far. They've stayed even the whole race, or this whole run, about. And they have shown that that Stewart Haas is making about even engines here for these two drivers in the championship. Will Byron about to make the pass. He bumps into Martin Truex Jr., pushes him, shot rockets him. And ahead of Barry Hill. Will Byron on the tail of Martin Truex Jr. Is he able to make a pass? He looks like he's threatening for it. Martin Truex Jr., frustrating day for him. .260 laps in. Kurt Busch has picked up speed. He's trying to get the pass off of Will Byron now. He has picked up speed in the last couple laps. Made the gap versus Kevin Harvick. A little bigger. Kyle Busch picked up a lot. He's in 8th now. He was in 18th at the restart. Now he's in 8th. He's picked up 10 spots. He is definitely the fastest on the track. Brad Keselowski now a whole second ahead of Kyle Larson. Kyle Busch, good turn 3 entrance coming up to Kevin Harvick right behind him. Back at Truck Talks, caution out. Let's try and see what happened. As we now have a cluster of playoff driver cars. 6th, Kurt Busch. 7th, Kevin Harvick. 8th, Kyle Busch. 9th, Chase Elliott. 10th, Eric Almirola. That is 5 in a row. Playoff drivers. First 3, however, are not playoff drivers. They have been the fastest cars, though. Let's hand it off to MRN during this caution. So that is your call off of pit road by a Motor Racing Network. A little bit of a shake-up here. Here's your top 10 now. Eric Jones, 2. Kurt Busch, 3rd. Denny Hamlin, 4th. Kyle Larson, 5th. Brad Keselowski, 6th. Kevin Harvick, 7th. Chase Elliott, 8th. Alex Bowman, 9th. Kyle Busch, 10th. Martin Truex Jr. That's your top 10 now. 266 laps in. Ryan Blaney out of the race right now. And they're going to throw a red flag onto the track for oil. Now let's send it over to MRN while there's a red flag.